Today I'm going to paint a Monstera leaf using a lot of graded washes. Hi friends, I'm Olga Koelsch, a watercolor artist, teacher and a book author. Welcome to my studio. Firstly, let's draw a Monstera leaf. It has a shape of a heart, slightly long heart, so the middle vein, and then a little bit up and a little bit down. And then we need to make these, so to say, holes, and this is absolutely up to you. Try to make them asymmetrical, more interesting. And for example, like this. Firstly, I will start just with Viridian. You can also use phthalo green. I can show you how it will look without mixing with anything else. When we paint or when we create graded washes, we need to start with nice amount with a relatively watery mix, so there is a water drop at the end of the mix. I would like to add a little bit of phthalo blue into the mix. So I make my mix, and with the tip of the brush I go along this drop line and smoothly connect these two mixes and bring my wash a little bit down. Monstera leaf is very interesting because of these uneven shaped edges. And first we will paint one half until the middle vein and then the second half. I can mix my green with lemon yellow. What's important that you try to keep your mix of the same consistency, not bolder, not more diluted, just about the same. And then I connect my mix with another hue. It's very important to keep an eye that the edges of the washes to which you are going to connect, proceed to paint, they are not drying too fast. It's also important to have a look that you are not getting any petals gathering, any water gathering around the edges. If you notice something like this, wash your brush, dry your brush with a paper towel, and then use your brush as a sponge and gather these petals. Let's proceed. I like these bright green, so I added a little bit more of lemon yellow into my wash, and then I connect the previous wash with this one. And remember, what we are painting lighter will look a little bit with the shape, it will look turned up, and the more the leaf goes down, the more darker it is. So let me show you. Right now we have very light area, and now if I mix again my Viridian with, let's say, ultramarine blue for now, to get more this muted turquoise mix, and then I will connect my darker green mix with my lighter green mix. We will get more 3D feeling for the shape of the leaf. So I'm carefully connecting everything, and now repeating the same with the other part. Always keep an eye on the edges of your wash, so it would not get dry before you connect it with another portion of paints. Right here I see again petal is gathering because my paper is a little bit buckled, but that's fine. I remove water of my brush into paper towel and use my brush as a sponge. I would like to add more of burnt sienna to my green to get more sage feeling. Let's see how it will work. Like this, that will get us a little bit dry feeling of these tropical leaves. You know, some edges of the leaves, they're getting slightly dry of the sunshine. So this is what we are imitating now. You can try to repeat it in this side and maybe finish it with green, with the green mix. One half of Monstera leaf is ready. Now let's play around on the other side. I will start with the same viridian. I will step aside 1 millimeter to show this middle vein. And I go around this beautiful curvy edge of Monstera leaf and cover it with my viridian mix. And then I will add phthalo blue to make it more bright turquoise. In some lessons I used ready-made turquoise, and this is the alternative way how you can get very intense turquoise color using just basic watercolor set. You mix your viridian with phthalo blue. I can slightly dilute it so you can see better the beauty of this color. It has very tropical vibe, right? And again, now I want to add a little bit of different hue. To make mixing easy, you can use two brushes. For example, you will remember one brush will be for bright turquoise mix, and you can use the other brush for more lemon yellow, lighter mixes like this. Again, I connect all my watery mixes. Same on this area. Just connecting, because here the mix is still wet and it will very organically, very smoothly connect with the other mix I'm bringing here. It's very nice that we already have here light area, so we can make this light spot here and then again remix it with something darker. I will go back into my brush with turquoise and start to make darker edges like this. Let's see, maybe I will make it even more on the blue side. Yes, this very deep green, greenish, bluish green color is good. Maybe a couple of olive green or brown colors for the variety on the edges. Again, here we have some dry edge feeling, and just let's connect everything like this. Now let's add this short branch with the tip of the brush, and I want to make it nicely curved. We can also add the idea of little veins, the side veins. I will take smaller brush. I get some water on my brush, just clean water. And then I go just with clean brush loaded with the water. I go in the places where the veins can be. And because my paper is not completely dry and I have some water in my brush, the water will push away particles, and that will create these very delicate and soft side veins. Some areas more dry than the others, and that will create big variety in your veins. Probably your painting will be very different from mine, and this is nice. What's nice with watercolor? For example, here we have something very dry, so I can add one tiny stroke with darker tone. And now let's slightly cover this middle vein with some very light mix. And this is how we painted very easy Monstera leaf. Thank you so much for painting with me. I hope you enjoyed the process. I'm looking forward to know what would you like to paint next. And see you soon.